Beyond it is another dimension.
It's a world that is upside down. Welcome to a meeting of ESD 11 in spring. It's a place where they're supposed to make sure more than 600,000 taxpayers are really getting their money's worth from their ambulance contractor, CCEMS. This, my friends, is the Twilight Zone.
The reality is, you folks, I've come to enough meetings, never talk publicly about the hundreds of thousands of dollars that could pay for ambulance equipment, cheaper ambulance service, all this money that's being wasted away over all this criminal and civil and lawsuits. That is your money.
I know they become known as the ostriches with their heads in the sand, but there are a few signs of life. Really, voters put Kevin Brost back on the ESD board, and the scrutiny is back.
So we need to have all the facts.
ESD Commissioner Robert Pinard wants the long overdue forensic audit. Among the questions, the legality of a strange ambulance deal. Taxpayers are spending $1 million on new ambulances for ESD 11, but the ESD lets CCEMS, their contractor, put their name on the title of all the vehicles so far.
In the audit, it goes down as donated equipment to Cypress Creek.
Donated? There's no record of a vote to donate equipment to CCEMS, even if that was legal. Cypress Creek doesn't own those ambulances. You do.
Still got the documents the documents from the meetings where we approved the buying.
Kevin Brost may find the records that explain how this Twilight Zone ambulance deal even happened, but ESD board member Karen Plummer's records, well, they're somewhere else.
And all my stuff's with the FBI, so.
The FBI's been investigating Cypress Creek for possible fraud of taxpayer money for 2 years, while that ESD board has sat silent. There's evidence some of the waste was actually approved by these guys. We've shown proof some of those ESD board members even had campaign help from CCEMS. That's a clear violation of federal law. I know, Twilight Zone, where the ambulance contractor actually gets away with helping run the political campaigns of their own watchdogs. How nice. So far, the IRS has just let them get away with it. After all, it's just a few $1 million here and there. We know CCEMS employees helped get Karen Plummer elected, and she proves all the time why she should resign. Today, CCEMS has wasted hundreds of thousands of dollars in public funds, like those expensive meals at Perry's Steakhouse. Oh, I forgot. Plummer got entertained with that money, too. CCEMS spent hundreds of thousands of dollars fighting to keep their payroll records a secret. Plummer let them get away with that, too. That's why this email should make all of you very angry. Plummer actually tries to get an advertiser on the Spring Happenings News website to stop sponsoring the site. Spring Happenings has been warning taxpayers of the FBI probe. They've done stories on multiple sexual harassment claims against Brad England. Plummer doesn't seem to care about all that stuff. Look what she's worried about. Quoting, the owner, Zach, is aligned with Wayne Dolcefino. Please do not allow your name to be aligned with this type of behavior. I know what we should do. We should get Karen Plummer a pair of pom-poms with the CCMS logo on them, because gosh, she sounds like such a great cheerleader. And my weird behavior, the idea that I would ask a charity ambulance service to explain how they're spending millions of dollars in public funds every year, boy, I'm ashamed of myself. Maybe it's insane in the Twilight Zone to think Karen Plummer would actually do her job. CCEMS faces a criminal trial in October for refusing to release records. You know what else is really sad? ESD 11 lawyers billed taxpayers $2,300 to review a public request for Karen Plummer's emails.
You charge the ESD $2,300 to perform the request to ask the asker to pay $98.
The lawyer tries to claim it's the law's fault, not the lawyer's. Nonsense. That's just plain wasted money. Just 26 emails. Next, Brosted wanted some transparency from Brad England, a public update on all the investigations and lawsuits that Cypress Creek is involved in.
Well, you won't discuss legal matters about your stuff in an open meeting. You think I'm going to? I'll go into your executive session and tell you what's going on. But I'm not going to do it in an open meeting when there's pending litigation. That's just not good sense, and you know that.
Instead, the ESD commissioners agreed to go into executive session, in secret. I think that's against the law. The lawyer calls it attorney-client privilege. I call it abuse of the public right to know.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound.
Let me try one more time to reach deep into this other dimension.
I get sued a lot by Cypress Creek, so I've learned a lot about the law. And one of the things I know is that the privilege is theirs, okay? And so talking about a contractor's criminal and civil matters is not anything that requires a privilege. If there is a question about you or ESD, then you can go into executive session. So what you just did, in my view, is a violation of the statute.
A strange intersection in a shadowland called the Twilight Zone.
A strange intersection where public money goes into a secret black hole called the Twilight Zone.